Good morning, children. Now we have completed block 7. Hope you must have written your question and answers. Now I'll be going to start new lesson, that is block 8, organs of government. Now previously we have learnt about our government, right? In that what all has happened, step by step we have learnt how it functions, levels of the government and so on. Now today we will be going to start organs of government, S1, function of the parliament, how it functions, okay? Describe the functions of the parliament. Now how they will run, say how our school will run, like that way. How government will run, how government look after our country and the people, right? Note. Now here some points are written. Laws are rules. What are laws? Laws are rules that we need to follow. Yes, with some rules only we have to follow. In India, the parliament makes laws. In India, who makes laws? Parliament makes laws for the country. In India. In states, the state legislative makes the laws. In state, who makes? State legislative assembly we are having now, in that they makes the laws, right? Okay. Now we will have small activity, right? How we have played with the chits, no? We have done the votings. Now children, I hope you must be knowing somewhere votings are going on. In America also votings are going on. I think so. Please see the watch TV. In that news you will be seeing. And now again our elections also will be going to have. So now we'll have two groups, okay? Group A and Group B. Now this is one small activity, one example they are showing, okay? Now children, this is some chits I will have. I will only play. You just listen what to do now. We can't help because now you are not in class, but imagine. Now in this group, A group and B group, now government, one example. One government, he says that children below 12 years, children should not eat junk food, okay? They are unhealthy and they are harmful to the children, right? Now some group they agree and some group they don't agree. So now they want to discuss. Now both are discussing. Who? Group A and Group B, both are discussing. Now they are discussing. Now after discussing, now we'll see what is the result. Now I'll take out one chit here. Now Group A says no. Okay? Yes, one. No. Group B, he says yes, they want to. Here this is no, and here he is saying yes. Now two again saying yes. So again, yes. And again, here group saying no. So here again he is saying no. Third one, again he is saying yes. Right here, yes. Okay. No. Again he is saying yes. So again here, yes. Now, but this much only I'll do. Now we'll see which is the majority. Okay. Now here majority, yes they are saying, and here also saying yes. And here one more will become yes. And fourth one also no. Okay. So here majority, here it will become yes, and here it will become no. So let it be. Now on the base of that you also agree. Okay. So instead of raising hands, I have done yes and no by taking out the chits. Right? So now this has become 12-year-old children has they have given that orders, no, that they should not eat the junk foods, right? It is unhealthy. Now this group is saying yes, it is correct, and here is saying no. Okay. So now what depend on this? They agree and they'll keep some rules, some kind of rules. They will some kind of rules they'll keep. Based on that, they'll keep the rules. That is a law that we have to follow. Right? Okay. One more example I'll give you, children. My own example I'll give you. Now suppose in our school we will have some competition, right? So in that competition you will have some rules you have to follow, right? So like that way you'll follow the rules. Even schools are having some rules. Okay? In every field you'll keep some more other rules, right? But this is a government rule we have to follow. This is very important. Okay? Otherwise it will be punishable. Okay? Right. Now I'll read some, I will say more few points. Okay? To explain you properly. Now some important points I will say, children. Now the government proposed to make this rule. Both the group will, both they have discussed and we came to know about this. Okay. Now the bill is passed if the majority support it, otherwise it will be no. Now just now I showed you, no children, just now I showed you that majority says yes. So that means the bill has been passed, children. Okay? The proposal was passed, not passed, because majority of you agree. Did not agree or the proposal. It depends whether you agree or whether you don't agree. Okay? So it depends upon us. Now, likewise, children, how our bill passes in the parliament. Now, this is very important point, children. Please listen very carefully. How it passes in the parliament. A proposal or a bill is introduced in either of the two houses. Now, in houses, you know, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. We have already learnt in previous class. When both the houses agree to the bill, it is sent to the president for his or her signature. Yes, if the bill is passed, then only it will go for the signature to the president. When the president signs the bill, it becomes a law. So he has to sign. Who? President. If both agrees, who? Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. If they agree, then only the bill will pass. It will go to president's signature, and then the bill and it becomes law. Similarly, in the state also, the legislative assembly and sometimes the legislative council also passes the bill and sends it to the governor. Now, children, in state wise, what happens? This bill will go to legislative assembly, or sometimes it goes to legislative council, passes the bill. If they pass it, and then they send it to the governor. Here, as a state governor, they will send his or her consent. Then it is passed. Okay? Now you understood this, children? I hope it must be very clear to you. Now I'll read the reader. Now, children, take out your reader, page number 52. Organs of government, right? We have learnt about the three organs of government: executive, legislative and judiciary. Full stop. All the organs of the government have some specific function, means some particular function they have to do, perform in the country. The function of the organ of the Indian government written in the Indian Constitution. Okay, the book is, they have written in Indian Constitution. Functions of the Parliament. Now, what are the functions of the Parliament? What they do? Okay, just now I explained you. I will read. The legislature makes laws. In India, the Parliament is the national legislature. It makes laws for country. The two houses of Parliament propose the laws, which needs to be approved by the President. Just now I explained to you, same thing. President of India. Let us read the law making procedure in the Indian Parliament. A proposal for a new law called a bill can be introduced in either the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. Bills related to finance or money are introduced only in the Lok Sabha. When a bill is introduced, it is debated, means it has been discussed upon and discussed in both the houses. When both the houses agree to the bill, it is sent to the President for his or her consent. On approval by the President, the bill becomes a law, also known as an act. Okay, this law is also known as act. In states, the Legislative Assembly and the Legislative Council in states with 2 houses have to pass the bill which is sent to governor for his or her approval. If the governor gives approval, that means he says yes, he agrees, it becomes a law for the state. Okay, now you understood? Okay, children, take out your workbook. S1, functions of the parliament. Fill in the blanks. Now first one, the parliament makes laws for the country. Second one, the Indian parliament has 2 houses. In that dash is 2, you have to write houses. You know, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, right? Now in first fill in the blanks, dash word is parliament. Now third one, the bill becomes a law in state legislature only when it is signed by the, in state who will sign, children? Governor. So write governor. Fourth one, some states in India have only one house, the Legislative Assembly, right? Now second question, write the steps in which a law is possessed in the Indian Parliament. Now these are the steps, children. They are very important, children. You must remember. First one, bill is introduced. Second step, bill is debated upon and discussed. They will debate and discuss. Third, bill is passed or rejected. Sometimes it will pass, sometimes it rejects. Fourth one, if passes, bill is sent to the president. Okay, president for approval or for sign. Fifth one, if approved, bill becomes a law. Right? You understood? Now third one, what law would you want the Indian Parliament to make for school and why? Now for school, first point, I would like summer vacations to be for longer period. Second one, I would like homework should not be given. Exam should not be happen. Now I think so. This has happened really because of this disease. It has become real only. Okay, so all the best. Write neatly. Again I will show you clearly so that you can able to write. 1 minute, children. Write date, children, 10-11-, okay, 2020.